Biaheza has 194 videos on YouTube, and in the past few days I have watched every single one of them.
Jesus, this guy makes me feel so poor.
And I am going to spill the beans on all of his money making secrets. So we're going to split this up into
dropshipping, crypto, NFT, mining, social media,
and wow, just because it's a wow worthy section. Now, from watching all of these videos, there is one universal lesson that I feel like I've extracted from his videos, which is arguably the key to all of his success. And I'll reveal it after I solve this Rubik's Cube. It's a picture of his face. It's a bit sad. I was going to do it on every side, but it took way too long. Watch this. Yeah. And I've never solved a Rubik's Cube before, so this is going to be fun. Biaheza's crypto portfolio primarily contains Bitcoin and Ethereum, and he does not plan on selling his Bitcoin.
seeing Bitcoin as a store of value.
Bless you! Now, he revealed that strategy before we went through the big bull run that we did, so maybe he sold it and put it all into Fluffy Coin. What is Fluffy Coin? I'm just gonna pretend I know what I'm doing here with the one hand. Fluffy Coin is a meme coin that Biaheza created in just a couple of hours just to demonstrate how risky it was to trade meme coins and how easy it was for people just to do a rug pull. Yeah, this is a disaster to do it one hand, so I'm just gonna do it at the end. And this is how he accidentally made a very modest $15 million with the market cap of the coin skyrocketing after he released this video. He spends a lot of time shining lights on influencers who participate in pump and dumps. This is where influencers promote a coin, they get paid in that coin, which drives up the price, and then they sell that coin.
Oh, it went to zero! Yeah!
So be careful when you see influencers talking about various cryptocurrencies. Not talking about anyone in particular here. Now, there are a couple of more crypto trading lessons that we're going to put in the wow section because they're just wow. And Owen Wilson is here because I couldn't find a clip of Biaheza saying wow. When it comes to mining, Biaheza shows us that you can make over $15,700 in just under 6 months. Now, before you go off to buy that high capacity, high performance SPU, the high performance, high capacity SPU costs $15,700. So, you know, it takes quite a lot to build. But if you're a bit of a loser and you don't have the high capacity, high performance SPU, you can just use a laptop, a cheap USB stick, Tesla that we all have that will generate around 20 cents per day minus the electricity costs. Now, there are several cloud-based Bitcoin miners that you can use on your phone. However, it is extremely costly to mine Bitcoin on your phone, and you're not really mining Bitcoin. It's kind of like a scheme that's shaped like that.
I think NFTs are stupid.
And believes that 99% of the NFT projects are going to plummet because there's no real application there for the blockchain and Web3 space. And I think in this case, he's referring to the JPEGs, not the actual technology itself. And finally, Biaheza demonstrates that you can make over $30 a day by participating in a crypto game called Steppin', where the shoes range from hundreds to tens of thousands of dollars, and concluded it was a pyramid scheme. But he ended up scamming it out of $500. My man. Okay, so we have his face in the middle. That's like not a terrible start. Dropshipping is Biaheza's bread and butter, and it's where he sells all of his courses for, you know, thousands and millions of dollars. So the guy clearly isn't going to reveal all of his secrets in his videos. Or is he? According to Biaheza, dropshipping has 4 main pillars.
Pillar 1 is your product, pillar 2 is your website, 3 you have your advertisement, and 4 your marketing.
And even up until today, Biaheza says that dropshipping is still a profitable venture if you can do it right. And this section in particular is very related to the universal lesson that we mentioned at the start, but we don't have this solved yet, so let's get to the dropshipping specific stuff. When it comes to your product, what you need to have is a product that solves a specific problem that everyday people have every day, or it has to have the wow factor. You have to be constantly looking for upcoming trends that are happening on TikTok and on YouTube, and you need to make sure that you don't enter a market that's too competitive. This is a really good example of that, a Biaheza faced Rubik's Cube. That actually mightn't be a bad product idea. Biaheza, if you're watching this and you want to collab on that product, you can, you know, give me a bell. The Shopify AliExpress dropshipping combo is the one that Biaheza commonly uses in all of his dropshipping challenges, and it works quite well for him. When you are looking for a supplier, the first place you're going to go is AliExpress. But he does say if you can get your orders coming from US or the UK or wherever you're going to be shipping the most to, do, because it reduces the shipping time massively and it does increase the customer satisfaction. Another option would be to buy all of your products on Alibaba at once, get them shipped to your fulfillment center, and then get someone to fulfill them that way. The only thing is that requires a little bit more risk because you have to buy everything up front. The website element, Biaheza has shown this is not that hard. Just go on to Shopify, choose one of their templates, focus mainly on the product page as opposed to the home page of the website, because that's where you're going to be sending the most people to, and then use your MacBook skills to make it all look pretty. And if you don't have a laptop, don't worry, the man, the myth, the legend himself developed an entire dropshipping business on his phone in one day and made over $150. He even made all the marketing material on Snapchat. Now this very much leads us on to the point is, what is the difference between the marketing and the advertisements? Marketing is the strategy you're going to use to get your ads in front of people. The ads themselves are what you do externally to make them look all pretty and clickbaity and all that fun stuff. Now, there are a couple of really clever crossovers that he uses on the social media side of things that we'll get to in just a bit, but what he demonstrates is that you can go viral on the likes of TikTok and Instagram Reels if you take advantage of some of the new products that they end up bringing out. Because all of these platforms want people to use these new products like Reels or TikTok when it was just coming up. So they rewarded people that use them by showing the videos to lots and lots of people. And if you're too lazy to start some of these pages, just go to pages that already built up a massive following, message them, offer them a small bit of dosh to post a story about your product and put your link on their bio. Look at where we're at. Almost there.
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Now, if you ever wanted some motivation as to what putting in the grind on social media and YouTube can get you, this is probably it. In this video, Biaheza reveals how much he's made through YouTube ads. And it's just shy of 600k. And that was in 2020. It's now 2022, or whenever the hell you're watching this. This video alone generated him 70k, because I know what topic I'll be making my next video on. And just to clarify, finance channels get the most money from YouTube, because it's where people are willing to spend the most money on ads. And to be fair, this guy has been grinding away on YouTube for years now, and, you know, doing some pretty, you know, borderline illegal things just for our own entertainment. So he, you know, earns his keep. Now, he does reveal a few sneaky ways to grow on Instagram and TikTok. Now, just bear in mind, some of these tips are a little bit outdated because social media runs faster than a turkey at Christmas, so I've tried to make these a little bit more relevant to today. Number 1, don't do giveaways on your TikTok and Facebook page because they'll ruin future engagement. Number 2, it does not make sense to buy Instagram and TikTok followers. You know, they're just not real people. Do you want, you know, 100,000 robots following you? Doesn't really make a lot of sense. Biaheza proves this himself by buying loads of followers, posting up a day later and getting no engagement. Now, if you want to start making some money on social media without showing your face, meme pages are a great way to do that. And the most important thing about starting a meme page is that you pick a niche. Now, more or less every niche has been covered at this stage, so it's extremely competitive to get into, but it's competitive for a good reason, because you can make a lot of money from it. With some of his pages, Biaheza said he had a combined following of about 3.5 million people, and he was making around $5,000 a month. Nice. Biaheza reveals one of his best ways of growing pages early, and that's by leaving genuine comments on some of the biggest accounts in your niche. And that applies to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Facebook uses that anymore, YouTube, and all of the other platforms. The reason is because if you have a video that's getting 1 million views and you're the top comment in that, you could potentially be getting 1 million people looking at your page. And if you're funny, they might even visit it. So be funny. I expect this video to get millions of views, so make sure you comment something funny down below. If you want to get noticed, that is. This is my favorite section. We're getting there. See, we now have a line. Anyway, we're on to the wow section. This is my favorite section. Now let's talk about Fiverr, which Big B uses an awful lot in his videos. In one of the videos, he seeks Fiverr services to see if he can get a story about entrepreneurship and success on YouTube on the likes of Forbes, Yahoo, CNBC, etc. And when it comes to unrealistic things that Fiverr sellers say they can do, realistically, they're probably not going to be able to do them. Now, he has used Fiverr successfully on multiple occasions, so do your own research, you get what you pay for. Here's some fun ways you can make money. Grow a very large finance YouTube channel. Buy a penny stock. Talk about that penny stock on a video. Let that stock pump. Sell and take your profits. Borderline illegal, but okay. It can be done, as Berminator has proved. Other ways to make money are day trading Bitcoin and Robinhood. Berminator invests $1,000 and he made $130 in profit. Now, that being said, take that with a pinch of salt. And according to Behemoth himself, you can make over $400 a month using Turo. I should know. I use it myself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I made a video about it where, you know, I barely slept for 7 days to generate passive income. And the last good way to make profit is to buy property. Biaheza bought his first one at 18 for 365 grand. How he did that, I don't know. I'm 27. I can barely afford milk and bread in the shop with inflation. And he generates around $2,000 a month from rent. Now this is funner. Here are ways not to make money. Using the martingale strategy with an online casino, which is where you double your money every time you lose a bet, which we implemented in one of our recent videos where I gave my life savings to a bot and we used the martingale strategy, blah, blah, blah. But regardless of the strategy, online casinos just won't work because they're not necessarily regulated like brick and mortar casinos. And Biaheza lost $1,000 in minutes. Do not buy a pallet of Amazon goods for $2,792 because you may only sell the goods for $220. Other ways not to make money are paying for sports betting tips on Fiverr and playing play to earn games on cryptocurrencies, unless you're happy with making $17.11 in 8 hours. And now we have the ultimate message, but first let's finally just finish this. It's been 3 hours since I left you and it took me this long to solve the Rubik's Cube. I'm sorry, a lot of frustrating moments, but I got there. Lost a few soldiers, his mouth is almost gone, Same with his forehead, but you know, the man lives on in real life, so thank God for that. Okay, before I collapse, from watching all of these videos, I think it's quite clear what gives Biaheza that edge. The guy learns by doing. He is not afraid to delve headfirst into a topic or a challenge without doing some prior research first. He has done so many things and tried out so many different challenges. Clearly, he doesn't fear failing at something, which is the key to his success. Obviously, this guy is very clever as well, but the main thing that really stood out for me was his action bias, and it's something that I'm trying to do every day myself and improve on a little bit more by doing some of these challenges. Like this one here. But not before I make you laugh. What's brown and sticky? A stick. Subscribe if you laughed. And as the man himself will say, we'll see you in the next one.